Every time he returned home, he would scatter high-proof alcohol at the doorstep Damascus scent to avoid exposing his whereabouts. Every door and window had to be sealed with heavy iron gates before nightfall. In fear that something might break in, he curled up in the bathtub, holding his gun and his beloved dog, listening to the howls that echoed outside the house. His expression always tense. Every time he woke up, he felt intense fear. There was always a gun by his side. Now, humanity had been infected by a mutated virus. The vast city of New York had turned into a ghost town. The entire neighborhood was overgrown with weeds. All the buildings were in ruins. But when night fell, the once empty city would be swarming with zombies. They only moved at night, and Smith was the only one who had not mutated. Thus, he became the last surviving human in this place. He had lived alone for 3 whole years. Most of the food in his house consisted of canned goods. Every day, he played golf on the plane, then drove his dog through the overgrown streets of New York, recklessly releasing the loneliness of the past 3 years. During these 3 years, he had been using a radio to broadcast to the world, saying that he would be waiting at the New York docks every day at 12 o'clock. If there were any survivors, they could come and join him for warmth. Although no one had ever appeared over the years, he still waited here day after day for those survivors who might never come. He would wander around nearby shops as usual and place a bunch of mannequins in the stores to trick himself into thinking he was still living in a normal world. It was a kind of comfort for his loneliness. Before returning home, he would take his dog and search for food around the city.